All right, everybody, what's going on? Coach Keva here, and we have our own co-host. He can introduce himself. And looks like Coach Lee is busy, but hey, guys, we're hopping on here tonight just to check in to see how everyone's doing tonight. Today is Tuesday. This is the coffee and tea meetup. Tonight, I'm going to have my water. I've already had my tea earlier, but now I'm going to incorporate my water because water is really important to drink. So if you've not gotten your water intake today, this is a time where you can go ahead and do that. But also, guys, let me know where you're checking in from, what state, what city, and if you're live or even on replay. I would love to connect with you guys. So go ahead and do that. And also, while you're doing that, let us know what your wellness goal is for your birthday. My birthday just passed, was October 24th. My birthday goal one was to maintain my weight, which I actually did, 130 pounds. And that was not always easy, but it is possible with a coach, the right mindset, and just having a attitude that do anything. And my second goal, I have not ran yet, but my goal is to run 1 mile, right? I've had like an ear infection in the last couple of days, so I have not been able to run, but there are no excuses. So I will post that when I get out to the track and run. I am happy that I even came on live today because it is not easy. I've never had an ear infection before. Give me a warning in the chat if you have an ear infection, if you had one, if your kiddos had one, and how did you handle that? Like, what strategies did you take on, and then like how long did it last? Let me tell you, I don't have the nagging like ringing, but I still feel pain in my left ear and my balance is kind of off. Like, just let me know how you were able to get through that because it is not easy. I don't even think my kiddos may have had one, but it's been so long ago, I do not remember. But my doctor said it was true because of allergies. I have seasonal allergies, cold, like all that stuff. So let me know. I would love to hear your tips and your strategies. Let me know. And today we're just going to share with you some tips and strategies on how to take control of your overall health. Like today, incorporate these 3 tips we're going to give you tonight to live a healthy, active lifestyle. And then at the end, we'll share with you how you can work with us and if it's a good fit. All right, Coach Lee, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? And I will go after you. It'll be a quick introduction on who you are, how you got started, where you are, and what are your birthday wellness goals. Let's go.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Coach Lee here. So I started on my.
Coach Lee.
Yes, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why'd you say Coach Lee?
I can hear you now.
Oh, all right, guys. So I started on my journey about 4 years ago. I was overweight, 309 pounds. Knees was hurting all the time. Back issues, couldn't wash dishes. Standing at the sink for longer than 10 minutes without my back hurting. I didn't say nothing. I just dealt with the pain. All right, so hold on 1 second. I just got back in the car, so Bluetooth's gonna come on. I might mute out. Second. Sorry, but so I decided let me do something about it. So I started, getting on my weight loss journey. So I had a little bit of success. I went from 309 pounds to 289 pounds. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then it stopped. I got stuck at 289 pounds. What I was doing before wasn't working anymore. I couldn't lose no weight. At that time, um, my wife, Coach Keva, she was doing her thing, just dropping weight, um, getting fire results. I'm like, dang. She's like, oh, I told you gotta do this, do that. And I'm like, no, you're you, I'm me. I'm not. I don't want to do what you do. That's not gonna work for me. So a few more months went by. You know, I still wasn't losing. Well, I didn't lose any more weight. I was going back up and then going back down to where I was. Going back up, going back down to where I would never get past that spot. And then I finally gave in. Was like, okay, let me try what you're trying. So I started, um, and I started tracking everything I did. I started tracking down what I ate, how much I ate. When I stopped eating at least 3 hours before I went to bed. I cut out all sugar, no sodas, no junk. Stop eating out of a bag, as we would call it. That means no fast food, no McDonald's, no KFC, no Popeyes, no Royal Farms. Um, no,
None of that.
none of that stuff. None of that stuff that, that good stuff that I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this stuff. I cut out all that stuff, guys. So I went from 289 to 250 pounds. And I'm like, dang, it worked, right? So, I'm at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm on a mission. And then Coach Keva got a call for work, and she leaves us to go out of state for some months, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. I don't know how many months it was. It was too long, to tell you the
It was
truth.
not 4 months. Let's be clear.
It was close to it. So when she left that next week, my brother was calling me like, hey, you want to come over? I got this new pizza place. The pizza's so good. You got to come try it. And I'm thinking like, it's 9 o'clock at night. I'm like, I can afford to eat a couple pieces of pizza, man. I've been working my butt off, right? Next thing you know, one night turned into 3 nights, 3 nights turned into 5 nights. Then, the next week after that, we're going to the ice cream place that we live that's down the street from where we live. So good. I mean, started getting ice cream one night while we walking the dogs. A couple nights later, we back there again getting milkshakes. Oh, and then before you know it, that 250 went back up to 289, 285 pounds, right? And I wasn't even paying attention, to tell you the truth, until Coach Keva called last year on September 24th. It was our son's birthday, and we having a pizza party from that same pizza that my brother told me about. Hey, you should try this pizza. He was having a pizza party with that pizza, right? So I get the phone call from her, and she's like, are you taking care of yourself? And I'm looking around like, what is she talking about, right? And I know what she was doing. She was spying on us from the ring camera. And she was like,
How was that
your,
spine? Stop saying
your,
that.
your stomach was fat. She told me my stomach was getting fat. So I was like, I don't know. So I looked on the ring camera and I seen the picture, right? And I said to myself, oh my gosh, my stomach is fat. It looked like a tire was around my stomach. And my shirt was over top of the tire. So that night, I was like, all right, after I eat this whole pizza I'm about to eat, because it's going to be the last time I had it in a while. I ate all of it that day too, but my stomach was hurting that night. But I was like, next day, I'm going hard, right? Back to what I was doing before. And guys, I did it. And from September 24th until October 24th, I lost 30 pounds. I was back down to 250.
Let's go.
Just like this, right? And I'm still working. So from that 250, I'm currently at 235. So I'm still working.
He just weighed in today.
And then I'm gonna be working double time these next couple months, because my birthday's coming up in January, and I'm gonna be at 215. And that's my birthday goal, to be 215. And I know I'm gonna get it, because next couple months I'm gonna go overtime, and it's gonna be lights out. So I know what I gotta do. I know what it takes. So I already got the recipe. All I gotta do is whip it together and serve it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So that's my story, guys.
I love that. You got the recipe. Wait. I love that, Coach Lee. You got the recipe.
Yeah.
But let me just say something real quick. So what I heard you say is that you were on your journey. You wanted to do it your way. You didn't want to listen to me, even though you saw me get results.
Right.
You didn't want to listen to me, which
Right.
is okay, right? But after so long, you weren't getting any results. You were like at a standstill. And then you decided, you made a conscious decision that you were going to try what I was doing, correct?
Correct.
Right. And I want to know how many of you all have ever been in this place like Lee, like Coach Lee, right? Where he was on his journey, or he started and he stopped, he fell off. Like, give me a one in the chat, because I think everyone here can relate, because that was me too. A half a decade ago. Like, that was me. Had 4 kids, 4 C-sections. I was at my highest weight in the the day I started tracking it, I was weighed in at 196. So I know I was more weight, I weighed more than that. That's when I started weighing myself. And so, I didn't have anyone to say, hey, Keva, are you okay? So Coach Lee, he should be grateful that like I wasn't like trying to be mean. I was like, are you taking care of yourself? Because no one told me, hey, Keva, are you okay? Like you're gaining weight or what, or just however they were going to communicate that to me. They didn't do that. So I look back at these pictures, I'm like, man, I was really overweight, out of control eating, like Coach Lee said, eating McDonald's, like Burger King, like all that stuff, sodas, and just not being a good role model for my kiddos who are now 24, 21, 14, and 11, 3 boys, 1 girl. And I want to know how many of you all out there feel like you're not as a good role model for your kiddos as far as like how to live a healthy active lifestyle. Give me a 1 in the chat because that was me. But I want you to know that there is hope and that you can turn that around when you make a conscious decision. But it's a choice. And my coach told me that you are 1 decision away from changing your life. You're 1 decision away from having an excuse. Mentioned he has a recipe, so I would love to hear his recipe. But one thing I do know that our program for clients is wrapped around nutrition, fitness, and community. Like I know without those 3 ingredients that is not possible, because when Coach Lee and I attempted to do it by ourselves, we had some results. But the thing is, we need more. So having a supportive community is necessary. Having a coach is essential. And Coach Lee always says that even the professional, even non-athletes have coaches. Like they hold you accountable for the goals that you set for yourself. Like our clients have been able to get amazing results on our challenge. We'll put the link below how you can join too. One client lost 4 pounds in 5 days. So anything is possible. It isn't typical, but when you have a good nutrition plan, a good coach and community, anything is possible. So Coach Lee, you want to share your recipe really quickly? And then I want you all that's tuning in, whether replay or live, to comment in the chat to make sure that you're tracking what we're saying, the tips that we're giving you, because when you know, you can no longer say that you no longer know. And share the information, right? Coach Lee, what is the recipe that we can give the community that is easy, that is practical, and that they can take action like right now as soon as we get off this live? Just 3, only 3. Anything other than that, they're gonna have to join our challenge, right? 3.
So cut the sugar out. No sugar.
All right.
Nutrition.
Put in chat, cut the sugar out. Oh, sorry, cut
Nutrition.
Lee. So 1, I heard, hold on. Wait, I want to make sure we understand. Hold on real quick, sorry. So 1, Coach Lee said, eliminate sugar and also find a sugar replacement, like monk fruit, right, Lee?
Correct.
All right, go ahead, sorry.
And the second one is going to be nutrition, the right foods. So whole foods, like, I eat steak, I eat chicken, I eat fish, I turkey, I even eat pork. That was the main thing, just eating fresh foods, vegetables.
Such as? I love zucchini and squash.
Zucchini, squash. I like broccoli. All like, green peppers and onions, all this type of, light stuff, right?
Okay.
And then the third one is going to be not eating after a certain time. Like people are you're going to eat, get off of work. You're going to eat while you're at work. You're probably going to snack while you're working. You're going to take you'll have chips. You're going to have all this stuff. Then you get home. You're going to eat at 8 o'clock. You're going to eat at 9 o'clock. You're going to be snacking all night. Cut all that snacking out. Stop eating by 7 p.m. Stop eating at 7. Don't eat anything after 7 a.m., right? After 7 p.m., excuse me. And you're going to get results. It worked for me. If it worked for me, it would work for anybody else. I said, man.
Can I add one thing, Coach Lee?
Absolutely.
So I heard Coach Lee say what works for him is not eating past 7 p.m. However, if you have a shift, because I used to work shift work, I used to work midnights, and oh my gosh, I don't know how I got through it. Like I'm thinking back, like if I would have known about these nutrition products, like the energy teas and so forth, I would have had an amazing shift. But night shift is really hard. And give me a 2 in the chat if you work night shift right now and you understand the pain that I had to endure when I worked night shift. It was not easy. I remember calling my sister like my breaks, like, oh my gosh, it's so hard. But if you do work night shift, you need to switch the time around where you're not eating all day, because we need time for our body to rest and adjust your timeline so you're not eating and snacking all day. That is the key right there. Anything else, Coach Lee?
No, you're right. Yeah. So I would say if you work night shift, just cut off 3 hours before you go to sleep every time you go to bed. So I understand everybody got different shifts, but that's what worked for me. Um, those are the three. I think those are the three biggest ones that work for me. And then I would add in there to get your movement in, some kind of movement, even if you walk for 30 minutes. I mean, they got all kind of little things you can do if you can't move. I mean, you can do workout sitting in your chair. I mean, there's all kind of stuff where you get some type of movement in, at least 30 minutes of that in, and you straight. You got the recipe, and then cook it up, whip it up, and it's gonna be good. Tell me how it tastes when it's finished.
Right. I want to add one thing, Coach Lee. So it's important to incorporate like healthy fats, right? Such as avocados. And avocado is a fruit as well. So the only fruit that I eat currently is avocado, but avocado is also a healthy fat. And cooking in like olive oil, avocado oil are also healthy fats, or grass-fed butter. So I would recommend, if you don't have any food allergies or sensitivities, to cook in those. And remember, protein keeps you full. It helps you keep your muscle mass, right? Helps you, and it definitely helps keep me full. I do eat a lot. Would you say so, Coach Lee?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Exactly. So if you do everything that Coach Lee just shared with you, you will definitely get some results. But you have to have a made up mind, and that's really all there are no excuses. So we do have a 5-day challenge that's happening right now. We'll put the link down below how you can join us. But let me just say, it's only for serious people who are ready for the next steps, right? So if you're not serious, you can continue to using this free content that we're giving out right now. And we are 100% sure that if you do everything that we say, you will get some results. It may not be on the scale at first because it takes time. Everyone's body is totally different. It may be your energy. It may be like your better sleep, more movement. Like it can be all those types of results. It's not always based on the scale, right? But the scale is one way where you can actually track your data, because I do believe data can tell you where you're going, where you've been, and where you want to go. Anything else, Coach Lee? That's the foundation, I believe.
Yeah, that's it. That's what you need to get started, right? Once you do that, we're giving you this right here.
For free.
Right. So that's just to get you started. And then once you get those results and you want the other stuff, then you come back, description will be at the bottom. Go ahead and get with Coach Keva, or you can hit me up and then we'll help you with the rest. That's just to get you started.
Wait, you have me cracked up, because we would not be good coaches if we did not say that that's only one step. So when you listen to the free information that we're giving out right now, the tips and strategies, that's only one step. If you join the challenge, that's one step, right? That's only half. Like, we would not be good coaches if we didn't say that's only partial. You have to go to the next level, because if you don't, you're going to be at a standstill and you might just like not move forward, because we shared with you before how we try to do it on our own and we gain more weight. And I know it isn't about weight, but but when you lose weight, like when you get healthy, you do lose weight. So we want you to understand that. So it's only for serious people. Lee, who is it for?
Oh yeah, definitely got to be serious. If you're not ready, then wait till you're ready. You got to be 100%. My mindset's got to be right, because my mindset wasn't right. I didn't have a good mindset, but now my mindset is right. When your mindset is right and you're ready to go, and you're ready to get to the playoffs and eventually get to the championship, we got you. Put the description at the bottom.
Exactly. He went from a broke, poor mindset to a wealthy mindset, believing that he can do anything he put his mind to it. Even if you have like one poor choice or a bad day, you make a poor choice, but the very next minute you have the power to change that. So we are excited. We have the best nutrition products in the planet. And so if you don't like shakes, no problem. If you don't like teas, no problem. We have other things that can help you enhance and just get the daily intake that you need for your vitamins and minerals. Right, Coach Lee?
That's right, guys. If I did it, you could do it. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, I'm over 40. I'm not going to lose the weight. Guess what? I'm over 40 and I lost the weight. So no excuses. If I went from 309 pounds to
Wait.
245, you can do it too. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, when you get over 40, you can, it's hard to lose weight. Yeah, it might be harder, but if you do what I'm telling you to do, it's going to work. So all you got to do, listen. I wasn't listening before either, but guess what? I listened and I lost 70 pounds. I was 300. Now I'm 235 and I'm going to be 215 soon. So if you're ready, let's go. Like I said, Coach Keva, she's going to have the description in the bottom. If you're ready and not ready to play no games, ready to get serious with your health, then let's go. Other than that,
Yes.
I hope everybody has a wonderful night.
You have me cracking up, but yes, if you're looking for more support for accountability, we are the go-to coach, right? Accountability coach, so you can get those amazing results. And that's all we have to say right now, right? Yeah, let's go. All right. Share, like this video, follow us on YouTube. My handle is Coach Keva, and we will see you on the other side.
Hey, hold on 1 second, right?
What do you want to say?
LeBron James is about to be
Oh my
39
God.
years old. Right? He's about to be 39 years old, right? The man's still playing 37 minutes. You know why? He spends $1 million on nutrition in his body. So I don't want to hear nobody say nothing about, oh, hey, if you want to be healthy, you got to spend the money. He's got a coach. Guess what? Nutrition coach, basketball player coach. He has a coach for everything. So, and guess what? He's great. So that's all I want to leave you guys with. Think about it. Have a good night. I'm about to go. I'm about to go be great. So I'll see you guys
Wait,
later.
haven't you, when you said that, it made me think about something, but I can't think about what you just said. Like, I can't think of what I was going to say, but you talked about LeBron James.
Right.
Yes. Like, have you ever lost your train of thought? Like, how many of you all have done that? I can't remember what I was going to say. Let me think about that real quick.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll come back to you.
But I want to say it now. Yeah, I can't think of it, guys, but the best time to take action is like right now. Don't wait to after Thanksgiving. Like Coach Lee said, don't wait to after Thanksgiving. Don't wait to after Christmas. But the best way to take action is like right now, while you're excited, while you have the energy. Because if you wait, you're just not going to do it. That's just the truth, right?
Exactly. Start now. That's why I'm already started so I can enjoy my Thanksgiving. Everybody else is gonna be like, oh, let me just keep eating, and then double eat on Thanksgiving, and then be like, oh, I want to start. No, start now. By the time Thanksgiving comes, you can eat and then get right back on to what you've been doing. There's no, I don't know, guys. You know what to do.
It's either you do or you don't. But wait, Coach Lee, I want to say one thing is that we have taken on a new, not new, but we always like to bring our own food because the kiddos have food allergies. But one thing in particular, I told my daughter is that we can make our own sweet potato pie, right? Like you don't have to use regular sugar. You can use monk fruit. You can use what is that called?
Swerve.
Swerve. Yes. Use like replacements and you can still enjoy your desserts. Like, hello. So guys, when you join the community, you get the benefit, you get all these tips and strategies. That's the benefit of having a community. We get to do it together with accountability coach, guys. So have a great day, like Coach Lee said, and we will see you on the other side.
Peace out.
You are too funny. I am done.
See you later.